Okay, so I thought we'd try a model cars and coffee at the workbench today. So we'll see how that works out. Um, every modeler has, I would like, for me, I like building models. I like doing things with cars, but I don't really have much interest in die-cast cars, the metal cars. So I mean, that's not to mention I don't have a few, very few. But I know there's a lot of people that collect them and do things with them, and I have rebuilt a few of them, taken them apart, repainted them, changed them a little, customized them in some small way, and things like that. I've done that in the past, but generally I don't have a lot of them. So I thought this morning I would just show you the 4 or 5 that I have. so and why I have them. So this is probably one of the earlier ones I have, which is this one here. So this is the Mad Max car. The doors open and everything like that. Now I have the Aoshima kit, and they make a kit, a model of this car, but that one has the tanks in the back from the second movie. Those big fuel tanks, and the front bumper valance at the bottom is missing, and all kinds of things. The car in the second movie is a really beat up version of the first one, and I really like the first one. It's a good looking car, but you can't get a model with it like this. I mean, there are some resin ones, but not in plastic. I don't know why Aoshima just doesn't make another version of it. And even though I have the one with the tanks, I've never built it because I just think it's ugly. But I was thinking I might be able to cut the back of this car off one day or something and maybe modify it to fit the plastic kit. I wasn't sure. But when these first came out, they weren't that much money. So I bought one. And the hood doesn't open or anything like that. It's just a simple die-cast 124 scale. So that's why I have this one. So by coincidence, these cars are all black pretty much. This is a Ford Maverick. It's the same thing, Johan was the only one that did a Ford Comet or a Ford Maverick in plastic. Over the years, different companies have tried making them out of resin. That's kind of spotty here and there. So I said, well, it's probably never going to happen one day, so I think I'll just get a metal one, and then I'll strip it, redo it, change the wheels out, or do something with it. And let's see, I don't think... Yeah, the hood doesn't open on this one. The door is open, and that's about it. This is 124 scale, again. So that's why I have this one, because I'm trying to, oh, it does open up. I just couldn't get it open there. So, and there's a straight 6-cylinder in there. The old Ford, Ford 256, I guess, maybe. Since they're not going to make a plastic model kit of it. Although I have heard rumors for the last few years that Mobius is going to eventually make a Ford Maverick, but I haven't seen any box art or anything like that, or 3D printed. Usually the manufacturers today, they 3D print one and take it to a show so that they can announce what they're made. I haven't seen anything like that yet. So we'll see if it's true, we'll see if it's going to happen. Of course, I'm going to buy 1 or 2 of those, but for now, I have a die-cast. This is the latest Batmobile from one of the latest movies. I thought this was a really cool car. I really liked it, and I thought it was more realistic than every other Batmobile. I thought this car was more realistic. So, but they make a kit in 1/35th scale. I think that's Bandai. But they don't make one in 125 or 124. And I don't know why no manufacturer would step up to the plate and make that, but whatever. So this one, the doors open up on it. Of course, it has the engine in the back. There's not much to it, but it's a pretty hefty car. You can see how wide it is. It's unusually wide. So it's a pretty cool car. And I just thought it was cool. I mean, I didn't know if I was going to redo the engine or something, put a Lamborghini engine or something back there or something like that. I don't know. I liked the movie. I thought the movie was done very well. But if you watch the movie, there's a scene in it where you see the engine in the Batcave sitting on the ground, and you see the car in the background where he's taking the engine out. So it kind of tells me that Bruce Wayne is a car guy. So, you know, because he built the Batmobile, he's building the Batmobile, and he has the engine, you know, out of the car and on the ground, and he's working on it. And also there's a scene where he goes downtown, he drives his own car. So what does he drive? He drives a 63 split window black Corvette. So, you know, that a one year off car. So you know that he's probably a car guy, and that's, you know, falls in with the Batmobile being in the movie. I used to have a Ford F-150 pickup truck that was baby blue like this truck, and this is before AMT or around two, I don't forget if it's AMT or MPC was going to release the 78 or 79 Bronco. So before they were going to release that, those kits were untouchable. So I got this one. You know, all these die-casts are cheap, you know, when you first get them, when they first come out. So all of them are dirty because I keep them somewhere where I don't mess with them. But now this one, the hood does not open, but the doors do. So, but anyway, I wanted a Bronco from that year because my 78 F-150 was a 78. So and this just happened to be in the same color as my real truck. So I just thought it was cool. So that's why I have this one. So that's those four. I have one more, and this is an odd little car. It's an odd little, I don't know what it is, but this is a Russian, some kind of Russian vehicle, and it's very unique in that it's got passenger seats in the back, and it's a van. Nothing opens up, of course. It's not even very well, you know, the graphic paint lines aren't that straight or anything like that. So it's a 1/43 scale. It's made somewhere in Russia. But I just thought it was just a unique and cool looking vehicle. Obviously, it's probably from the 50s and 60s, somewhere in there, and I don't even remember what it's called. But I think this back section with the trunk is so funny because it's like part van, and then all of a sudden it turns into like a car in the back with a trunk. So it's probably used at airports or a taxi or something like that. It just was easier to carry the luggage in the back in the trunk. So I just thought it was kind of neat. So it's a small scale. And that's really all I have this morning. You know, I do have some models to show, but I thought today, since I was doing something with it, so I think every modeler has a few die casts somewhere. I know some I've seen some modelers, they have hundreds of die casts, a lot of them Hot Wheels or Johnny Lightnings or things like that. I don't think I have any of those. I'd have to look around. I don't think I have any that small. But, like I said, I'm not much of a collector of them or anything like that, because all you can really do is just look at them or dust them off. So I just have no interest in that. I'd rather get a model kit that I can build and put together. So that's my morning cars and coffee. So I hope that works for you, and have a great day. Spend some time with your family, spend some time modeling, and I guess everybody will be going back to work on Monday. So that's it. Take care. Later.